Hello and welcome to Post Popcorn Picks, a podcast where we here at the Puyallup Post talk about the latest trends in media and movies. I'm Steven.
And I'm Braden. And today we're going to be going over what movies and actors and actresses won the Oscars this year. So we talked about what movies and actresses and everybody that was nominated a few weeks ago. And now we're going to kind of see what we predicted, if it was correct or not. Because some we were like, oh, that's definitely going to win. And it did. And others were a little surprised on it.
Yeah.
First one is Best Picture, and the Green Book won Best Picture. And when we first reviewed the nominees, we were like, what's the Green Book? It's not gonna win. And then after he went and saw it,
I'm such a turncoat. I was like, I don't even know what that is. And now I'm like, yeah, it's Green Book.
So
it's a good movie. Totally deserves it. If you haven't seen it yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's a great film.
Gotta go see it now. Director, I don't know,
Alfonso Cuarón
won it for Roma, which was Roma was like a.
It's like,
we'll get into Roma. I think it was in a different language.
What is this? Roma, masterpiece of memory. A movie set in Mexico City in the 70s. That's a very interesting premise. I've just never seen anything like that. I might have to go back and give that a look now.
And then actor Rami
Malek
Malek
for Bohemian Rhapsody. Man,
have you seen that one yet?
Yeah.
Did you?
We reviewed it for Post Popcorn Picks, actually, Vic and I. I didn't really like it.
Oh, really?
I think it's. I love Queen, but yeah. I think it's a run-of-the-mill biopic, and I think when you've seen enough of them, they get really stale.
Yeah.
And I want to say in the Golden Globes, I think it won Best Picture.
Oh, okay.
There was this huge controversy where people didn't feel like it deserved it. And I mean, I want to say it was in the category, the nominations when we first looked at it, but I mean, it didn't have a chance here.
Yeah.
But Rami Malek won Best Actor, which gives me mixed feelings because, he did a really good job. But, I don't know, there had to be someone that was a little more deserving for that.
There's a lot of good acting.
Like Mahershala in the Green Book, because it was amazing. He did a good job.
Actress. This is one that we got told is kind of a upset a little bit. Olivia Colman won from The Favorite. But, there was a lot of good actresses in the nominations.
Yeah, I guess Lady Gaga was expected to win for her performance in A Star Is Born, but I don't know. I saw that movie. I haven't seen The Favorite, but I have seen A Star Is Born, and to me it wasn't groundbreaking enough her performance for me to be like, oh man.
Because she's not an actor. She's been an artist, singer,
right.
And they're like, wow, she did such a good job for their first big movie, But in that sense of it, it's like, wow, she's now an actress,
And that's the thing, and not from the standard of someone who's not an actress, then yeah, she did a good job, but we're at the Oscars, man.
Yeah.
You are all held to the same standard. I think her getting nominated in and of itself should be commendable because again, she's not an actress, but to win, you're coming up against actresses, you're coming up against people that do this for a living regularly.
And that's their only job.
I can't imagine she's too upset by it. I imagine she's smart enough to have kept all this in mind, and she's probably
still
just
got to
happy to be
perform at the Oscars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Supporting actor.
There he is, right there.
There you go.
Oh man. Okay. So if they're considering him a supporting actor, which is insane to me, because in my opinion, he and Viggo Mortensen are on the same level in that film.
Yeah.
But if they're calling Mahershala Ali just a supporting actor, then Viggo Mortensen should have taken Best Actor because they both of their performances are powerful. Mahershala Ali plays his name is Doc something. It's been a while, but he plays the pianist, the African American pianist that's victimized and treated differently and discriminated against regularly. And his performance is amazing. I legitimately think there was a moment where I was tearing up, and it was crazy. There's this scene in the movie, and he's getting victimized at a bar, and nothing has ever made me think to this degree, but I was watching it, and he had just gotten victimized in an earlier scene, and I was like, man, this happens a lot. And then a light bulb came off, and I was like, that's because it does happen a lot. That's because that is a legitimate depiction of the tragedies that you would have to face to be African American in that time period. Hell, African American today. I was like, and that was when I was like, nope, this movie, best. So, supporting actor, Tamersal Ellie, good. But, like, Viggo Mortensen should get best actor if that's the case.
Supporting actress, if the Beale Street could talk.
Regina King.
Regina. I didn't even see.
Nope, no opinion on that.
Original screenplay, Green Book.
Yeah. Green Book is so good. The fact that it keeps coming up should be a little, a little connection to you that you need to see this movie. That you need to see this movie.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I do need to see it. Adapted screenplay, Black Klansman.
Yeah, and Spike Lee had a little fun speech apparently at the Oscars that, I don't know, it drew enough attention that the New York Times felt the need to cover it. So that might be worth YouTubing.
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Foreign language film was around the animated feature, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
To be fair, there wasn't a lot of competition there, I would argue. I mean, what other things were on the docket there this time around? I can't even recall.
Yeah.
So, like, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I think Isle of Dogs was on there.
Which was
good.
Ralph Breaks the Internet or whatever.
Okay. So Wreck-It Ralph 2 was pretty good, but it wasn't no Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The movie was amazing. Like, the animation is gorgeous. The soundtrack. I've been listening to Sunflower all day today. Like, I've been subjecting everyone around me to the song. It's amazing. Hands down, easy choice. Best animated feature.
Sound editing, Bohemian Rhapsody.
I mean, that just makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of good.
It's a musical film.
Other than sound editing, The Quiet Place is on that one, which I watched that Sunday night again. I was like, oh, I can see, but like...
Kind of makes sense for like the opposite reasons.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And even though I would argue that it was top-notch, I think you can't help that like human interest that they were like, ooh, music. Sounds like nice.
I think more sound is going to win over how they use less sound.
Absence of sound.
So, visual effects, First Man.
The space.
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong movie? Was that who it covered?
I think so, about the Apollo missions. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Film editing, Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's like, I feel like that's such a vague...
Was it uniquely... I mean, we talked about this last time of like what is film editing?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what is it?
I feel like we're just about to talk into it again. It's a vague concept, and I don't think Bohemian Rhapsody did anything. We just like it's a run of the mill biopic. To be fair, I'm not a videographer, and I don't, so I can't sit here and legitimately argue what was different about it. But I've seen a lot of these now, and it felt no different than like Straight Outta Compton or something. Like, it all felt kind of the same. Rocket Man's coming out soon. That'll probably feel the same too. Like it's weird, like because we've had this big push of superhero films as of late, and I say as of late, like in like the decade or something. But I feel like we're in that biopic phase now. It's really weird because like Straight Outta Compton, and then Bohemian Rhapsody, and Rocket Man's around the corner, and I hear talk that there's gonna be a Public Enemy movie. Like there's every band, every group is getting a film now.
Yeah. Bio?
Bow.
Animated short, live action short, Skin.
That doesn't sound creepy.
These are the ones that I like. Anybody could get into an animated short because like animated shorts are not animated short, but like short films and short documentaries. It's
probably not a competitive.
It's like I could, if I made a good enough one, I could get into it. It's not like a feature film IMAX kind of movie stuff, but like we never hear about these, even though they might be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say like these both have to be pretty good because they won, but like I've never heard.
But we never hear about the short films and stuff like that.
If you
like
have
documentary short period,
talk about it in the comments below. Explain it to me because I'd love to know.
Yeah, I recommend any of these.
Skin.
Original score, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Original song,
Shallow from
Star Wars Born.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
of course people love that.
Production design, definitely.
Black Panther.
Yeah. Cinematography. Rama again?
That just makes me want to see it. That sounds interesting.
For the cinematography?
Yeah, I mean, cinematography.
If it wins that,
whatever wins that, that says a lot to like say that it has the best cinematography.
Yeah.
So.
Costume design, Black Panther. I'm glad that one
What did it have to compete with, really? You know?
Yeah, that was good. Because wasn't the costume designer like the first black woman to win a costume design Grammy?
I believe so.
Oscar?
I believe so.
I think so. Makeup and hairstyling, Vice.
That kind of makes sense because that's the one with Christian Bale as Dick Cheney, and
And then documentary feature Free Solo.
Again, like
it deserved it. Like
I don't know what that is.
Free Solo is about Alex Honnold free soloing El Capitan in Yosemite, which has never even been attempted. And he did it in 4 hours, which is like, it's like the equivalent of like competing in the Olympics to win gold, but if you don't win gold, you die. Because if you fall, if you fall 3,000 feet to your death.
No thanks.
And he didn't even want to make it. Like he was like prompted the idea of making this film to Jimmy Chin and his wife. And they're like, yeah, I guess we'll make it. We don't really want to like film our friend dying if he falls, you know, because it's such a big risk.
Right.
And then they ended up playing little theaters, then IMAX, and then now winning an Oscar. So
now I kind of want to see it.
You should. It's actually on National Geographic Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday. I think it's the 3rd. Sound mixing, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I don't get what's the difference between sound mixing and sound design. I mean, obviously it wins one. It's probably gonna win both.
Yeah, you'd think, right? You would think that would, if it was just so similar, you would think that would be the chance for like the one that could have been second place in the sound editing to have won sound mixing. But no, takes them both. Deal with it.
All right, so that's our list of winners for this Academy Awards.
Yeah, obviously, I think this gives people the opportunity to kind of say, wow, like this movie, like Green Book, for instance, wrapped up a lot of awards. So if you haven't seen it, that might be something worth seeing. If you care about something like the editing of a film, like I imagine you would, even though you probably didn't have much of an interest in seeing Bohemian Rhapsody, now you might want to, because like what made it so good to win that?
Yeah, sound editing, and then even if, I mean, I'm not sure what Roma, if it said foreign language, so if it is in Spanish or whatever language it might be in, but just might be worth watching for cinematography and for some of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of it, and it took 3 Oscars in and of itself. So I mean, it has to be doing something, right?
So, yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe down below. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, at the Puyallup Post, and we'll be posting some more content throughout the next few weeks. Talk to you guys later.